He's next to me. He's actually next to me.
Actually, it looks like we're not. It looks like a room divide. Watch, I'm going to break the fourth wall. Made it to the other side.
Oh.
Good afternoon. Good morning.
Good late afternoon for us.
Evening, friends.
I don't know what time it is. We're very disoriented right now.
So disorientated from the time change. 6 hours is significant. Significant. How's everybody doing?
Oh, thanks for showing up for us, guys. You make us feel so loved.
It's been weird not doing... Well, first of all, it's just weird.
Remember when we started doing these videos? It's like, it's going to be weird, like, talking to each other online. And now it's weird talking to each other in person.
I feel like I'm supposed to point this way to you. Like, the mirror image that we're used to. Johnny,
I know.
over there. Hi, Elena. Hi, Chris. Hi, Janet. Hi, Leo. Hi, Nina Cat. You, Carol, Joy. You all showed up. Hi. So we're having a blast. We are in Munich right now. And hello from Portugal. In the UK. So I'm distracted by so many things. So we have a bit of a plan as far as... Are you distracted by this?
All of it, yeah. I don't know.
Hold on. We need to simplify.
I don't know what's happening.
Simple minds. Simple, here, I'm going to do the pop-up
Simple
chat.
minds. Don't you forget about me.
Yeah, we don't have a computer. There we go. That's a little bit easier for us. We had too many distractions, but we can still see all your chats.
Mm-hmm.
So we are hanging in Munich right now. We got here yesterday, early morning.
Which is crazy because it seems like we've been here for 5 days with...
And also just arrived at the same time.
Right.
So what did we do yesterday?
I don't remember.
We did a lot.
I know.
We tried a lot of beer.
Oh,
Not gonna lie. We tried a little experimentation on the beer front. And we went in Rome, right? We did... We learned
stuff. We learned how the trains worked, which, it's been a while since either of us have been in another country where it's a completely different language. So it's tough enough to figure out how the train system's in English. So I'm like trying to figure it out in German. Nice little challenge.
Yes, it's a good learning curve. No, but yesterday we did things. Do I have to look at photos to remember what we did?
Well, we went to the rest. So we got here at 7. And then we drove to the hotel. We couldn't check in until 3. So we went to the restaurant. I don't know what we did. Went to the restaurant, had a couple beers, came back and crashed hard. The hardest 2-hour crash ever.
The bet situation was fun. Because we...
I was like, where does this go?
No, we walk in. It's a hotel room with 2 beds, but the beds are like... right next to each other. Like, it's a little more intimate than we were prepared for.
Yes.
But we were able to divide them. What did I miss?
Somebody said you probably haven't seen each other for a long time.
Yeah,
it's been
Christmas time.
Christmas
right?
time? Okay.
Yeah. So, I go up to New York at least once a year, and we connect that way. So, or he revisits. So.
But having said that, we still needed some space between
just
a
little bit.
Yeah.
And no, we did other things. Tell the people what we... I can't look at my phone right there.
We're saying, do you
I
want me to
tried a complete blank.
That's because it was just a blur. Because we got,
No, we went and saw the Glockenspiel.
That's right. Yeah, that was amazing. That was awesome.
It was an unforgettable experience.
That we forgot. Completely.
We took a ton of video and pictures. We went to the main square. I don't remember the name of it. I apologize. And it is incredible. So it was like life-size people, Glockenspiel and everything in the main square. And then we went to...
Oh, that's right. Then we went to the Bavarian...
Museum.
Yeah. It was
Museum Residential.
Like a palace type thing.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
The artwork, the sculptures, the
sheer
paintings.
size of it.
Crazy. So we took a lot of video. It's too much for us to see everything and then to put it like a generic video together. So the idea is we're going to continue to take just our experience of sightseeing, and we're going to put that all in a edited video to
Montage.
conclude everything, a montage, if you will. Oh, that'll have good music.
Yeah, we should have like Rocky music.
Definitely. We will montage it up. So that'll take some time to put together, obviously. But we have this live that we just kind of wanted to touch base. I got a list of things I wanted to remind everybody of and what's happening next. And we have another live stream. Very excited for all of you who are unable to make it to the pre-party, for those even going to the concert on Saturday. The Hungarian Deers put a pre-party together, and it's limited space. There's only so many. I don't remember how many hundreds of people can come, but obviously there's limited space. So we're going to be there, and one of the things is that's going to take place that night at 9:00 here, this time zone, not in Munich, but in Hungary, 9:00. So that is 3 p.m. Eastern for those of you in the States, and noon Pacific time. We're going to do a live Q&A at the pre-party, and we have permission to live stream it. So Andy, who's not here right now, he got caught up in a business call. He'll be holding the camera so you guys can actually get a little glimpse into the pre-party live, and we're going to be interacting. I think it's like a good 30 minutes or so, us plus another reactor. I can't remember her name. We haven't met her yet. We're excited to meet her as well. So that way, for those of you who can't make it or aren't going to be there at all, you can at least see a little bit of the pre-party, say hello to everybody in the room, and we'll answer Q&A. I think it's going to be about music and Dimash, obviously. Mm-hmm. So that'll be kind of fun. So go ahead and write that down. We will have a live stream set up for that very soon, and you guys can add that to your notifications. Sometime tonight we'll have that up and going.
Yes.
The other thing that we want to remind you of is on Saturday, we're going to be at Margaret Island for those of you who will be in the area. It's a good-sized island, but it's free to be there. You can picnic there and ride bikes, and there's a Japanese garden and a water tower and some old ruins, things of that nature. And we'll be there at 11:30 a.m., and we'll announce our exact location as soon as we arrive. The only reason we're not now is because we're not there yet. We don't know exactly where we're going to be.
Yeah, we don't want the paparazzi swarming the place either. So
it's too much.
It's too much.
But we'll be there for a couple hours. So if you can make plans to meet us there, we really hope to see you and get lots of selfies. And we've got a special email set up. So if you do see us, if you get any pictures with us, make sure you ask. We have a specific email that you can send it to, and that we can be part of our vlog, our video, and we'll include all of those photos of everybody that we got to meet in person. Yeah, so we're really excited to do that.
So cool meeting some of you guys. Long time coming.
Yes. What else? Today was intense, actually. This morning we went to the what is it called? There's a concentration camp.
Yeah.
Do you have? What a sobering experience that was. You've got it right here. What's it called? Is it Dukat?
Dukat, yeah. The Dukat.
So that was intense. It was a concentration camp that existed for about 12 years from, 1933
to 45, yeah.
Wow. What I actually liked about it, though, was it's just the learning aspect of it, the fact that they have it to learn from. This is something we were told that kids are actually required. They have like schools and everything are required to go learn about this and experience that land in that space.
Yeah, which is pretty good.
We don't do enough of that in the U.S. to actually
learn from your past. Yeah,
learn from the past, exactly, and just the inferno rooms and the gas chambers and everything. It was frightening.
Yeah, you can't even put words to it. It's just so.
Yeah.
It was just.
And I'm glad it's one of those things
experience.
where you go because you want. It's not exactly a good time.
Yeah.
And it's just, everybody it's just like this quiet eerie calm, obviously, as you're reading this information, and just people from all different cultures, different races, different religions, different ages, all being there in that space, sharing this surreal reality.
Yeah,
in the past.
that we all know the story of, obviously, but to set foot on the actual grounds was, it's just, and it really like hits home even more, and we both really felt that quite a bit.
Yeah, so we're glad we went to that, and we have some pictures of that too. We'll include that as well, because that whole, we're trying to have the full experience while we're here and experience as many things as possible. And we do want to share that with you. We just need some time putting that together.
Yeah.
So we have that. Let's see here. What else?
Great
did we
food
want to get
too.
to?
Oh man, we've had some awesome
We've had Syrian sweets.
Syrian sweets are where it's at. Some baklava.
It's all
things that we don't know the name of, but had a lot of pistachios in them.
Yeah, that was delish. Yeah. And we had some Turkish food and
good sausages.
We
found just a random carnival last night. We were just walking around the streets of Munich, and there was just this carnival happening.
Huge fair. It's crazy.
Yeah, and of course we got some food there. So next time you see us after this week, we're probably gonna weigh a little bit more.
Excuse me.
Just from all the good treats that we're having.
Yeah. So we're trying to capture as much of that as possible. And of course, again, we're going to share all of that. And tomorrow we're going to Stuttgart, which is also in Germany. I have my great-great-grandmother, Minna Schmidt. What are you reading?
Does Johnny look more rested or American? Yes. I don't know what time it is, but I've actually had a full night's sleep, and I've had a couple hours for my face to wake up. So it helps, even though in our time, what is it? It's like, it's about 11 or so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm more rested than I usually am.
Yes, we've been up walking around. That definitely helps. Hi, Lewis. Hi, Kristen. Hi, Zerom. Hello, Sophia.
Sophia, what's up?
Hey, Roy. Yeah, we definitely have some jet lag. We'll adapt. But anyway, with Stuttgart, am I saying it wrong? Kelly's helped me out here. Stuttgart. Johnny's already taken some video footage of me trying to pronounce words that
on purpose. Yeah. It's very entertaining, as you might.
I'm trying.
Imagine.
We'll be sure to share so you can all enjoy the mockery that Andy and Johnny have of me trying to survive in another country.
Oh, man.
Anyway, so we'll go there tomorrow, and I have a great-great-grandmother that was there, and she helped build a hospital there, and she's featured in a museum and everything, so I'm really excited to connect to a distant cousin and all that, so we'll share that as well. Then we are finally headed to Budapest on Friday, and we are going directly from the train right to the pre-party. And if you're just joining us now, we will have a live stream from the pre-party at 9 p.m. in Budapest time, which is 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time back in the U.S. So that'll be fun to share. Then we're just meeting all these amazing people in the process. And anyway, we just really wanted to say hi today. And we've seen some coffees come in. We're not even, it's weird because not doing the reactions, we've gotten so used to this as kind of like literally a part-time job in the most wonderful way.
Yeah.
not in a negative way at all.
Well, it gets me up in the mornings. Anyway, so
it does. And we've got a new member today. We've got some coffees coming in from people watching videos just in the past few weeks. And we haven't even put anything out in the last couple of days, which is weird, not hanging with you. So thank you very much for that and your continued trip or continued support of our trip.
Yeah.
I have here,
Thank you so much.
This is you guys probably saw the last video we put together where my daughter Aurora put the yellow rose. So I've got this right here, the QR code and picture of Aurora on top, and it says, "Dear Dimash, in gratitude of your passion for peace through music, the Throga channel would like to offer you this glass rose handcrafted by 9-year-old Aurora Belfink. She asked that I include her middle name, so I did. Richard Fink IV, Aurora's father, and Johnny Cummings are YouTube reactors from the USA who have built a special bond with deers around the world. Together, they have shared countless hours of laughter, inspiration, education, and tears while enjoying your voice and your music. On behalf of our subscribers, this yellow rose is meant to symbolize friendship as well as the sun of the Cossack flag. Please scan the QR code for a personal video message. So he has not received this yet. And when he does, hopefully it gets in his hands, he scans, and he checks out that video that you have all been so nice to leave your comments on already. So thank you for that. And thank you. Oh, we just got a super chat right now. From Joy.
Joy.
Thank you, Joy.
Jive and Joy.
Jive
and Joy Robinson.
Jive and Joy Robinson. I like it.
Oh, we learned something about beer, ordering beer in Germany. So we were out last night.
Be careful.
So we were sitting there. And the waiter comes up and he comes over, doesn't say anything. We're just looking at each other. And he's like, so? I'm like, what do you get? Yeah, like a drink. He's like, beer? I'm like,
yeah.
Sure.
And then he just walks away. We're like waiting for him to come back with a menu of some kind.
So apparently when you just say beers, just get us beer. That's the signal in Germany to get a beer as fast as you can. And they give you the standard, which is like the lighter.
Right.
Yeah.
And I prefer the darker beers. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I survived drinking the standard beer. Dimash. We have not asked for Dimash.
No.
I feel like that's probably never going to happen.
Goes to show how much beer is valued in this country. When it's like, when it's almost like I need oxygen. Stat. Here.
Oh,
Here's
my
beer.
goodness.
Sorry, you had to wait 2 minutes.
Yes. Aggie's here. Hey, Aggie. Hello, Nancy and Shelby. Mira. Thank you. Yeah, the rose turned out beautiful. I'm so proud of her. She just learned how to make roses for the first time on the day, so she did several of them beforehand to get it, get her bearings
So
straight
cool.
before creating that one.
Oh, look what we can do that we can't normally do. Hey, buddy.
You're so tall.
We never do this. But we're going to do it now.
I love that we've got like the split right behind us.
I know. We don't have our coffee mugs.
Warm hugs to you too. Oh, smoke. Yeah, we've been debating whether, because that came out last Friday. Did the music video come out last Friday? I know it's out now. But the song, I know at the very least came out last Friday. And we're so tempted to watch it. We were trying to think of how we can actually do a reaction today for you guys to that, but I just don't have the setup for this. Plus, we really wanted to test the live stream just through the phone before we do the pre-party on Friday. So we're gonna have to wait. It is a performance video. Okay, so performance video in the sense where it's him like dancing, singing, that kind of thing, right? It's not like a full story arc per se.
That's my air piano. Lewis wants me to play it.
There's a piano in the lobby. We were trying to figure out if we can put Giant in front
Yeah,
of the
now
piano
you're just
here.
stuck with my personality. Oh, somebody asked about our origin story, our friendship origin story. Do we have time? Since we don't have to react to a song, maybe we can fill people in on our
I want
story.
to thank first
Someone.
Sumoni.
Somione.
Somione. Thank you
Somione.
very much for the 3 coffees. What is our origin story? Our parents met and became friends at a
So
church.
Richard's known me
Go ahead.
my whole life, so he's a little older. I'm not going to say how much older. But, so he knew me when I was born, because our parents were friends, and then kind of went through most of our lives with just knowing of each other, and then, he was always doing music and producing things, and I was, playing soccer and basketball and stuff, and
Skipped a few things,
including
his father taught me how to play drums.
there you go.
Yeah, so I was 8 years old, and his father plays primarily guitar and sing. Did he play piano ever? Too much?
No, not really.
Mostly guitar and sings at church, and just he'd put together like town events.
Yeah.
All the time.
Right.
Always performing and just interacting with other musicians. So he and I can't remember, your sister Maria, who is my age, would have been there playing something. She might have been trying something on the guitar
Maybe
at that
yeah,
point.
I don't know.
I don't recall.
But this doesn't really include me. That's why I skipped it. So
That's why it's irrelevant. Anyway, the first song I learned on the drums was "Let It Be," and his dad taught me that. And so our families have just known each other forever. But when there's that, it's just basically a 6-year gap. And so obviously, when your kids,
that's a bigger gap. Yeah.
4 years old and 10 years old is kind of sniffy. You're just in two different bubbles at that point. Then years have gone by, aware of each other. At our local high school, did a talent show, and he was performing. I had already graduated. You were 15?
16. I think. No, wait. The first talent show?
The one where you did the piano.
Yeah, I did 2 of them. So it was either 14 or 16 or something.
The one he played piano at, because that's what he does all the time.
Thanks, Becky.
Oh, thank you very much, Becky. So anyway, so he was... Yeah, this would have been 1997.
Okay, so I was in... Okay, yeah. This is the one before we started working.
This was December 1997.
Okay, yeah. It was
If I really
sophomore in
think
high
about it, I
school.
can come up with the date.
Yeah.
If I really dig back in my brain. But it was that special, yes. I was backstage just visiting. I'd already graduated, so I was just saying hi to some old friends and teachers, whatever. And he was backstage. He had this little notebook, the little spiral notebook in your hand.
I think it was like a pad of paper or something.
It was a spiral
I think
notebook.
they're making stuff up. Anyway.
It was a pad of paper with a spiral in it. It was a tearaway notebook of some sort. Okay, we're on the same page again. And he was backstage. He said, "Hey guys, what should I play?" And he said, and people just shouting out. I remember this. Someone said Charlie Brown. Someone said, I think Cheers. Someone might have said
all the stuff that I play in this channel, basically.
all the things that you've heard.
Yeah.
And there might have been like a classical. Billy Joel, Piano Man, I think was listed.
That's probably like 30 or 40 songs at the end of the day.
It was just like a bunch of songs thrown out. He wrote them down. I'm like, what is he doing? And then he goes out on stage and then it didn't even announce to the audience because it's just, Johnny's playing piano, right? So everybody's, yay, they all know he plays piano. But what wasn't announced was how that was constructed. So I'm go in the front of the house to watch him play, and he started playing all of the songs in order that he listed them backstage just like 30 seconds beforehand.
It was nothing.
It was crazy. And the humility was the best part of it for me, because I would have been like, I at that age, I would have been like, so everybody just told me what to do, and I'm going to combine these seamlessly from key change to key change.
But I'm very humble and great for my humility.
So I was just like, okay, I knew he could play, but that was insane at 15, 16, whatever the age it was. So afterwards, I went backstage, and I want to say like I gave you my card. I don't know what I said, but basically.
You're going to play in my band.
Yeah, it was, you're in my band now.
Yeah.
And that weekend, he came over and showed him all the songs that I had written on guitar at that point for an upcoming release party that was going to be like 2 months later. Mm-hmm. There's the Princess album that I had made. And this is pre-YouTube and pre-internet pretty much, so don't even bother looking for it. Save yourself. And then so he just started learning all that, and then we started that whole that winter break, we started working on a musical.
Yeah, it was just, we started just working together and just from my perspective, like, so he grew up, his father built a castle. It was a house that was in the form of a castle, and it was just this whole, and he was just this crazy poetic artistic guy with long hair that just was like doing this crazy stuff, and I was pretty straight-laced. I was like I said, I was a sports guy and did all that stuff, and I had my sports friends and everything, and just it was this whole other world that he just presented me with, and it was so great. It was such an eye-opening thing that just really helped me.
And he allowed me to facilitate my imagination, because musically I knew where I wanted to go, but I didn't have the chops or the skill set that he had. Mm-hmm. So that just, I just plugged him into my dream, and somehow it became yours too. I'm not really sure how that happened.
It's always tough to pinpoint like the moments, like, are we best friends? Yep.
Did we just become best friends?
Yeah. But it's just, I think it happened pretty early on where there was just a connection and just like I could talk to him about things that I couldn't really talk to most people about, and I think vice versa. And we just, we discovered spirituality together and like meditation, a lot of
Sophia, soulmates. So I'm going to give you one quick little story, if I may. At my wedding, he was my best man, of course, right? So he's
because I'm the best and humble.
Do you want to retell what you said?
What did I say? I don't even remember.
Your speech. He'd set up this whole thing about how we had met and how fulfilling it was musically, professionally and personally, and how much we accomplished. And we had this visions of our future and how grand everything was going to be working together. And he goes, then he met Alicia. Ruined everything.
She ruined everything.
Yeah, my wife took everything away. No, not at all. Alicia's...
I love Alicia. Yes.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
She
still ruined everything, but
you have a good wife when she's just like, you need to go spend more time with Johnny. Like she knows when I need Johnny time.
Yeah, it's just like I'm sure people out there can relate to. It's just it's one of those friendships where you can not see the other person for months, or I don't think it's been years at a time, but I don't see it that often,
years.
but when you do, it's just you pick up right where you left off, and this. But the fact that we do this channel is so great because, it just gives us an opportunity to hang out every day, even if it's, from screen to screen, which, as we've discussed, is more normal than this is right now.
It really is. Anyway.
Yeah.
We have over 500 people that stuck around for that story.
Wow.
You guys are awesome.
You guys are awesome. Or very bored. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Which still makes you awesome.
Which makes you awesome.
You know what? If you're bored and you can fulfill that boredness with time with us, then we win too.
Yeah. But speaking of, budding new relationships, it's like this has been great too. Like these live shows where we're getting to know the people in the chats more, and it's really...
And now we're gonna meet a bunch of you in person. I can't wait to put like faces and hugs to names on on our comments and everything. So I wish we could meet all of you at once, but we are stoked. This is going to be so cool.
Yeah, we got a little community here, and it's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Anyway, I feel like, was there anything else that we needed to touch base with? So we're going to see you Friday.
Should we tell another origin story? Let's tell all of our origin stories, like how
you can only have one origin story.
Like my how I started to like red wine. We should talk about that. Or how you started.
Origin story of when you left.
Obviously, people want to know about that. Or how you.
We're gonna test your level of boredom. You think you're not bored, but a few stories later you will be. Guys, this came up, but. Cider beer and go to hold on, Elizabeth. Guys, I don't know if this came up, but get in Augustinier beer.
Augustinier.
This is my entire trip.
And mine as a result.
No, we'll have to look for that. We have a few more to try for sure. Hey, Jackie.
Oh, Johnny, when did you learn you have perfect pitch?
Oh, that's a good story.
That is a good question. That's a good origin story.
Origin of you and your brain.
So I started taking piano lessons when I was, I think 5, maybe late 4, 5.
Your mom says you're 4.
Okay, 4. I was 4. And apparently the piano teacher told her in the first lesson that I had perfect pitch because he was playing notes and I was playing right back. I didn't have any concept of that. And it wasn't until, and I didn't really care. I didn't really want to play piano anyway. I want to do anything but be in piano lessons for, from pretty much the age of 4 till 12, let's say. But luckily my mom kept me going with it, and it's worked out. But yeah, it wasn't until, I think I was in 5th grade or something, I had a music class, and the teacher was talking about Mozart. It was a lesson on Mozart, and he was saying, he did this, and, he grew up here, and And he also had perfect pitch, so, which, and he's explaining to the class what that was. He's like, so basically, you play this note, and he would know what it was, and he played the note, and I was kind of like half paying attention.
Right.
I didn't really, and I just named the note, and it was a G, and he's like, who said that? I'm just like, I thought I was in trouble for speaking out. And then he's like, and then he started playing other notes, and I was naming them, and then pretty much the whole grade knew that I had perfect. And I was like, yeah, just hear the notes. I don't know.
I was, in fact, able to identify that it was a piano versus a guitar, so that was also
we all have our skills.
A skill of mine at that time.
We all have our skills. So, yeah, I've always sort of played by ear just because it's the most natural for me, but then at one point I decided that I should, be a little better at reading music. So I kind of taught myself a little later, how to read more notated music, and I can read jazz charts and stuff like that. But I like to play by ear, though. I like also people that spell my name Johanny. Johani.
I think I want to call you Johanny.
Johanny. That's cool.
I like the sirs. The
Sir Richard and Sir Johnny. Yeah.
It just feeds my ego. But you know what? Don't do that. That's not going to help me grow up.
Walking through that palace, it did feel.
Sir Richard von Finkelstein IV.
Walking through all that unnecessary space.
That was insane.
An embarrassment of riches, just in the highest regard.
We're just like walking through, like you couldn't help anybody else other than yourself with this palace. Different mentality.
Yeah, but it just felt right, It just felt like we should own something like that.
Something. Scorpy asks, do either of you have any hidden talents? I have a lot of strange idiosyncrasies, I guess. Like little things like most people snap their fingers with the first two fingers.
Okay.
How do you snap yours? The third one?
Yeah, with the ring finger.
I do mine with my pinky. I don't know anyone else who uses the pinky for that.
Is that really a talent, or is that just a weird idiosyncrasy that you
I was taking liberty with the term talent.
He has a talent of making simple things really difficult.
That's actually what it is. This is just really an example of I see what other people are doing. The path less traveled? That's my bread and butter. I enjoy assuming that no one else has tried the thing that's more difficult in order to do the thing that's easier.
Yeah, so
that's my path.
He'd play guitar, and instead of just strumming it like a normal person, like with a pick, or some people like strum it like if they're going to use their fingers like with those two fingers, he would have to go like use all five fingers.
It just made sense for me, and just how to form chords. And
it doesn't make sense at all. It's
no,
really counterintuitive.
It's not helpful.
I don't know what hidden talent I have.
Talent.
I feel like all the talents that I have, I'd like to just get them out there for everyone to know. I don't know.
Wow, you really have nothing else to offer?
Nothing. No.
No.
I'll think of it.
No. Well, you're. Well, I guess you've already kind of demonstrated that on the channel too. Is your knowledge of pop? Yes, your handsome winsomeness. Your pop knowledge, like for trivia and things like that.
Oh yeah.
You're really good at that with like movies and music.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good at actually, no, that is something. I'm good at facial recognition. So, I was doing a trivia. I was in a trivia week. What happened to Johnny's hand? Oh, my arm. Okay. Talking about one of my non-talents. All right, so I got this from yard work, which is...
He stepped outside and the rake attacked him.
No, this is a tree branch, and it scraped across my arm. So I'm sort of an indoor cat by nature.
Shirley.
Like Shirley. That's why we get along so well, because we share a lot in common. So I'm not really like the handiest person or the yard workiest person. I like to stay inside where it's warm and safe. So yeah.
I concur. We also have that in common.
Yeah. So yeah, it looks kind of nasty though. So, but chicks dig scars. So
that's all that counts.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm good at facial recognition. So there's a question at trivia, because I was doing that every week, where they basically ask you a question, where they just show the eyes of somebody like a celebrity, and I'm good at recognizing who that person is. Like,
Oh, interesting.
mm-hmm. So there's one of Gary Sinise who played Lieutenant Dan in
Lieutenant Dan.
in Forrest Gump, and I was the only one in the place that got it. So I was very proud of myself. So there's that.
I'm gonna come up with something when we're done.
Miriam has the same mark on your arm? Show me.
I don't know how she can. Hold it up to the camera. We'll look really hard.
Yeah.
We have not reacted to Angelina Jordan yet. She is on the list along with too many. And this trip is putting us like basically 2 weeks behind as far as reactions and everything.
Yeah.
So we will definitely get to her. I am actually feeling a lot better. Thank you. That little cough, like this one, just every once in a while, just there's the nasal cavities are like, you forgot to drain this part of your brain.
Yeah.
Just kind of drip. But I'm feeling great. It's just that little.
That makes him snore really loud.
Shh. They already know. They can hear it.
I had to wake him up a couple times. I didn't want to wake you up. I just wanted to move, with...
Well, it's a good thing our beds are so close. It's actually very convenient.
So I just kind of like gently shake the mattress a little bit. And he woke up both times, so he didn't sleep all too well last night.
Not so much. My apologies.
Yeah,
so full health, 85, 90%. Actually, 95%. It's just the sleep, really.
Yeah.
At this point. Oh my goodness.
So
All right.
Tell us about your days out there.
Yes.
So anybody out there
Armenia.
is there anybody out there that's going to be at the concert this on the 4th?
Yeah. Who here right now is going to be there?
Earplugs didn't work either.
By the way, he snores too. Don't. He's playing Mr. Innocent over here.
The first night I had earplugs in and I had my headphones on with noise cancellation with the earplugs in, and I could still hear it.
My poor wife.
Your poor wife.
This is really about her. She's the one that should be receiving the sympathy.
Yeah, that's what I actually. Francesca, that's what I did. I had my headphones on and I put on a white noise song or whatever. And that did help. That finally drowned it all out.
Okay, what about me? I'm the one suffering with the head cold, and all the sympathy's going towards you.
Well,
you have to put up with me.
knows that I don't get enough sleep ever.
That's the main concern.
Yeah, at the year-end YouTube awards, I'm going to get an award for most tired man on YouTube. So it feels good to actually
I'm not sure if that'll count as a
not have huge bags under my eyes for once.
No, I did that once. Francesca, I need to do that again. And the traveling didn't help. And the beers aren't helping anything either, to be honest. So anyway, did we get announcement of who's going to be there? Did we skip over that?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Well, there's some people that want to be there. Of course, we wish you were coming. We would love to go to France. We'd love to go to the Philippines. We've seen a few of you right with that too. We don't know when those trips are, but we would love to do that quite often. Da, 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 da. You're gonna be at the concert. Awesome. Is it M-A-K? How would you say that?
Wait, Miriam? Wait, what?
No, above Chris.
Oh, Mock.
Mock?
Who's there?
That's a fun name.
Sorry.
Well, they were our friend. They're not going to meet us now. I hope you still at least come to see me.
Wise men say. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah.
All right, so I'm just feeling around too quickly. Didn't see the Budapest. Sorry. Okay, yeah. Oh, you're good. All good. So, I think you're going to meet us on the island, and Nico? Yay! Oh, we'll probably post. It won't be a live stream. We'll post in the community board. So if you have notifications on, you should receive it. But if you go to the Throga channel, and at the top you've got like the podcast, live videos, there's one called Community. Click on that, and we will post our exact location as soon as we arrive, and what we're doing, where we're going next as far as that goes. So make sure that you guys can find us there. Margaret Island, 11:30 on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it.
Yep.
I'm really wish we had music to react to. We couldn't figure out how to do this with this initial setup, but we are definitely going to respond to Smoke. We're just going to have to see Smoke live first, assuming that it would be pretty disappointing if it's not during the show. But hopefully we get to see that live. We can tell you our thoughts on that, and then watch the performance video and dive into that as well. So it'll actually be kind of nice, because at that point we'd have heard the song a couple times,
Mm-hmm.
and it lets us kind of just hear the song from different perspectives. There's always more to talk about that way. So awesome.
Well, thanks for
30
hanging
minutes
with us, guys.
30 minutes later, which pre-party do you mean? There is the pre-party, I guess, for each of every location that Dimash has a concert in. There's a pre-party the day before that the local Deers put on. That is my understanding. In this case, the Hungarian Deers are organizing it, and it's all sold out and everything. So if you have a ticket, we'll see you there. If not, hopefully we see you at Margaret Island, or we will see you at the concert. We are going to, I don't even know what section we'll be in. We'll tell you. We don't mind. You're not allowed to crowd the stage, but you can crowd us.
Yeah, please crowd us. We'd love
We
to
want
see it.
lots of photos. We want to meet you all.
Yep. And we'll be back with the lives. Don't you worry.
Yes.
Don't cry for
we
us,
have
Argentina.
so many to catch up on. May in general will be a little tough, because my company, Throga Vocal Gym, is putting out a new course for speech therapy that's has its big launch at the end of May. So we're still going to do our Reaction Wednesdays and Filipino Fridays, and we'll get at least one others mixed in throughout May. And of course, we're going to put a whole video together for our Dimash trip for you.
Yeah.
And then in June, it'll be like that full on, 5 a week like we were doing this last month, because we really enjoyed doing
Well,
that.
yeah, end of May into June, I'll be.
Oh, that's right. And you're going to be.
I have my Austria trip, so I'm going with my girlfriend for that. And I'll actually start here. I'm going to be in Munich again for that. So 3 weeks after I get home from here, I'm going to be back in Munich, which is cool. I like it.
Yeah. Well, different experience. There's so much to see. It's impossible to see it all. So.
Yeah.
Kelly, you are in.
The hills are alive.
Wait a minute. Look at Kelly. You guys are in 007. I'm in 1. I didn't say what it was. How do you know? We're being stalked. I think I did tell somebody at some point.
Good sleuth work.
It was either Kelly or you did your homework. Yes, we will be in 007. So if you're going to be there, we're in that section. Come say hi. It's out now. Awesome. All right. Well, we love you all. We miss you in all our reactions and going through the music and experiencing all of that. We hope you're having an amazing day. We can't wait to see you, many of you, in person on Friday night, Saturday night. Again, tune in 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the U.S., 9 p.m. here in Europe. I was going to say we're in Germany, but we're going to be in Hungary for the live question answer directly from the pre-party, and hopefully you guys can join us there. So that is all for now. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing night.
Farewell. I'll be to say goodbye.
I don't know how to end this live stream. I haven't done it on... Wait, here's a button. Does that do it? No, that's not it. Huh.
We're still live?
No, we're still live.
Okay.
I don't know how to end it. Oh, here's an S. We're going to try this. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Are you sure you want to stop streaming?
No, that didn't
Are
do
we
it.
still live?
We're still live.
Okay.
Oh, here's the end. Bye, everyone.